Yeah!
Johoho, hallo, da bin ich wieder. Und damit ein herzliches Hallo und willkommen zu meinem kleinen Stream. Heute wieder an diesem fantastischen Freitag. Adventure Friday ist mal wieder angesagt. Last but not least. Und heute ein Kleinod der Adventure-Geschichte. Gilbert Goodmate und der Pilz von Phungoria. Oder wie heißt es im Deutschen? The Mushroom? The Champignon? Kann man übersetzen? Na, Gilbert Goodmate and the Mushroom of Phungoria. Das ist der original englische Titel. Leider gibt es das nicht mehr auf Deutsch zu spielen. Auch nicht mehr zu kaufen. Schade, schade, Schokolade. Deshalb müssen wir ein bisschen mit der englischen Version Vorlieb nehmen. Geht's gleich los. Ein bisschen anders als sonst, weil das Problem ist, es ist ein altes Spiel und das ist nicht dafür ausgelegt, gestreamt zu werden, ordentlich. Deswegen müssen wir da ein kleines bisschen, sag ich mal, um die Ecke denken. Aber das kommt gleich. Bis dahin bin ich mal kurz leise. Ich muss kurz was nachgucken. Und dann geht's gleich los. So. Ich hoffe, das funktioniert jetzt, so ich mir das jetzt denke. Ja, das Problem ist, wenn du das Spiel startest, ist da ein Intro dabei. Und du kannst das Intro nicht aufhalten. So. Gucken wir mal, wie das so funktioniert. So. Intro ist gestartet. So, unser Spiel ist gestartet. So. Wie Sie sehen, sehen Sie erstmal nichts, aber es geht los. Ha! Nice! Mensch, ich muss kurz noch was ändern. Das ist halt echt schwierig. So, jetzt ist besser. Da, willkommen im Intro.
Many centuries ago, an evil wizard lived in a country far away. The wizard was very powerful, and his only wish was to conquer the world.
Okay. Das ist echt strange.
I wonder if Gilbert is awake.
Okay, Info ist halt dumm, aber okay. Können wir da nicht gucken. Das bin ich.
Dear Gilbert, I've gone to take care of the mushroom. There are fresh biscuits on the table for breakfast. Love, Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa. What is he doing? Look out! Oh no! This is terrible! I've got to get down there.
Und nur, da hat mein Grandpa umgenutzt. Wurst. Gibt es jetzt sowas wie Schnelloptionen? Nee, eigentlich nicht.
It's my grandfather's grandfather clock. I don't think it's meant to be used as a pocket watch.
Okay. Man sieht, das Spiel ist schon uralt.
Let's see. Dental floss, toothbrush, hair grease. I can take on a whole army with this stuff.
Ah, rechtlich, ich Maus.
It's hard to believe something that hard is made from these simple ingredients.
Inventar. Ah, komplett Maus gestört. Okay.
It's a note from my grandfather. I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Aiden Electronics, okay.
I don't need one of those. I don't need one of those either. You know, I'm really not that hungry. Grandpa's biscuits, they usually look a lot better than they taste. Hibiscus. Say, isn't that a kind of plant?
What? Weiß man nicht. Plate? Nee. Also ich hab's irgendwann schon mal gespielt vor
I
20
think I'll
Jahren.
just leave that where it is.
Aber ich habe keine Ahnung.
I don't need that. I think I'll just leave that where it is.
Oh, kann die Schublade öffnen.
There's nothing in there.
Ich kann die Schublade nicht öffnen.
Ah, Phungoria. It all looks so clean and peaceful from up here. Of course, it looks clean and peaceful from the ground, too. Well, it was peaceful until my grandfather was attacked and the mushroom was stolen. Without any wind, the elevator doesn't work. It looks complicated, but it's really quite simple. The wind turns the turbine, which turns the pulleys, which turns some other pulleys, and then turns the crankcase, which winds the rope, which hangs on some pulleys, and pulls up the elevator lift cage. Then there's the tensioners, the speed governors, the locking mechanisms, the feathering controls. Well, basically you just push a button and it works.
Ja, mit dem kleinen Zusatz ohne Wind wirkt gar nichts. Käse. Okay. Beam. Ist du was? Gräsing. Pickup.
Maybe I can make some kind of glue out of this. I won't sleep until I get my grandfather out of trouble. And I don't think dressing up as a ghost will help. I wonder if they'd let me have some beeswax and honey.
No.
I guess not. I don't want to hurt the bees. Kind of like picking a tree booger, isn't it?
Du musst auf Pixel genau klicken.
It's a washing machine. I think Grandpa uses it to wash clothes.
Okay.
I can't use that by itself. That would be kind of pointless. That would be kind of pointless. That would be kind of pointless.
Ich habe letztlich keine Ahnung, was ich machen soll. Ich verzweifle schon im ersten Ding. What the fuck? Ich muss bestimmt irgendeine Cookies machen.
You know, I'm really not that hungry.
Okay. Tree-Sap in den Mixer.
It looks even stickier in the bowl.
Aha. Mixer.
Now it's even stickier. Now it's even stickier. I don't need one of those.
Aber es muss ja richtig sein, weil du kriegst das ja nicht.
I wonder how much of this Grandpa uses. Maybe a little bit more. I think I'll throw the whole bag in. Now it's even stickier.
Okay. Superglue. Ich habe Kleber hergestellt. Was zur Hölle soll ich mit Kleber machen?
It's too sticky to pick up with my bare hands. That doesn't need to be brushed. That would be kind of pointless. I don't think that would accomplish anything. That doesn't need to be flossed.
Ja, mega. Ich habe hier Superglue.
I don't need one of those. I don't need one of those.
Aber wofür?
I don't think that would accomplish anything. I don't think that would accomplish anything. That would be kind of pointless. That would be kind of pointless. That doesn't need to be flossed. That doesn't need to be flossed. That doesn't need to be brushed. That doesn't need to be brushed. Without any wind, the elevator doesn't work.
Oh. Kann ich den Pot mitnehmen?
I think I'll just leave that where it is.
Alright. Cardboard. Travel. Ja, ich habe Superglue. Was mache ich mit Superglue? Was? Monster under the bed?
What monster under the bed? What monster under the bed? There is no monster under the bed. The only things under there are dust bunnies. I think I'll just leave that where it is. Those are my cookie crumbs. Every night before I go to bed, I have a cookie and read my fortune in the crumbs. Last night, the crumbs told me I was about to begin an exciting adventure. Of course, they've been saying that every night for the past 2 years. I think I'll just leave that where it is. One day, I'm gonna take a hammer to that thing. The day I start saying cuckoo to something is the day I'll know I'm nuts. I don't need that.
Verschließen. Ja, ich kann die Tür schließen, bringt aber nichts.
Hey there, old timer. I don't think it's meant to be used as a pocket watch. Now that is really sticky. I don't think that would be a very good idea. It's too sticky to pick up with my bare hands. I can't turn it with my bare hands. I need a crank. If I had a crank to turn that crankcase, I could winch the elevator up myself.
Oh, ich brauche eine Kurbel. Erzähl er mir gerade. Okay.
I think I better leave that where it is. It looks complicated, but it's really quite simple. The wind turns the turbine, which winds, then the...
Okay. Oh, ein Film halt. Look, Lost Notes of Molehill Mountains. Oh, da ist eine Crank. Ah, natürlich. Da ist die Kurbel. Easy, Kurbel gefunden. So, wir cranken jetzt die Scheiße aus.
Hey, it fits! This could take a while. Whew!
Ja, ich wohne irgendwo ziemlich weit oben.
I don't remember this mountain being so tall. Uh-oh.
Oh no?
How am I going to fix this?
Ah, okay. Dafür haben wir den Superglue schon angerührt.
I better fix the crank before this stuff hardens too much.
Nice. System läuft.
That ought to do it. I wonder how long it'll take to dry. Wow, it's as strong as it was before. Did that glue ever dry fast? Now I can finally get down from here. Going down? Whoa.
Ups. Sogar Animationen, die früher schon gemacht haben.
I don't need any wood.
Junk man.
What a waste of a perfectly good tree. It looks pretty dark in there. Hello in there? Okay. I don't know. It smells kind of strange.
Kann ich hier sterben? Ich hoffe mal nicht.
Perhaps with the strap in dark blue instead. Gilbert, I need to talk to you.
Oh,
Your
Lassie.
grandfather's in terrible
Da ist
danger.
die schöne Frau.
Danger? What?
The sheriff is planning to have your grandfather executed.
Executed? But it wasn't his fault.
Your grandfather swore an oath to protect the mushroom with his life. The people in the court, Gilbert, they demanded that your grandfather pay with his life.
And you let your father agree to this?
He didn't want to, but they accused him of causing the theft,
Auch die
saying it was
Prinzessin.
his fault for trusting the mushroom to a foolish old man. Those were their words, Gilbert. You know I don't think of your grandfather that way. They even tried to blame the sheriff for being away when it happened. But it was my father who sent him to the forest looking for poachers. They said someone had to pay, and it was either your grandfather or my father, the king.
So who did you vote for?
It wasn't an election, Gilbert. Of course I argued against it, but no one was willing to listen, least of all my father. He may be a kind man, but he's not a very brave king. When the sheriff agreed your grandfather should be executed, my father went pale and said nothing. Now he's locked himself in his chambers and refuses to see anyone.
Can't somebody break down the king's door?
And then what? Ask my father to become a braver man? If he could be any braver, he wouldn't be hiding in his chambers right now.
But who's going to stop the execution?
You are. With my help, of course.
How?
You're going to dress up like the king and show up this evening to stop the execution.
I am?
Here, take this. It has a picture of my father on it.
What is it?
It's this silly collector's card my father gave me. There's a set of cards out there called the Great Kings of History. And my father was disappointed he didn't qualify, since it only covers kings from the past. So he had a new series of cards made just for him.
The great kings of our history to be. I don't look anything like the king.
Well, I guess you'll need a bigger nose. And some sort of robe or cloak. You'll need to gain some weight, too. Or at least look bigger. And you'll definitely need a crown.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to make sure my father stays in his room this evening. And plan how I'm going to break the news to him when he does come out.
Okay. I gotta go.
I'll have a new pair ready by tomorrow morning.
Oh, there's no hurry, Saul. By tomorrow afternoon we'll be fine. And thank you.
Saul sure has a lot of shoes.
Soul. Oh, Fuzzy Bunny Slippers.
I wouldn't be caught dead wearing those.
Prinzess Michelle.
Saul, the shoemaker. Not the brightest man in Phungoria, but he has a lot of soul.
Oh, diese Witze.
Nice sewing machine you got there.
Yes, it's a special heavy-duty industrial strength sewing machine.
What can it do?
Well, it can sew just about anything. The sewing needle was made by a Japanese swordmaster. It can punch through 4 inches of leather without breaking.
Wow.
It's also constructed of very strong materials. Even the dry belt is extra strong. In all the years I've been making shoes, I've never had to replace that belt.
So, what is the PVA?
It's the reason you've been able to lead a free and happy life, my boy.
I have?
Haven't you ever heard of the PVA?
Populate Venus Astro Geeks?
No, Gilbert. The Phungorian Volunteer Army.
We have a volunteer army?
It's the only reason we haven't been invaded by the Viking hordes.
But I thought we were at peace with the Vikings.
That's what they want you to think. But we know better than to trust those horny, helmeted barbarians. The Phungorian Volunteer Army wasn't fooled by that phony peace agreement, no siree. According to our intelligence reports, the Vikings are planning a massive invasion. We believe that the peace agreement was an attempt to trick us into letting our guard down.
But that peace agreement was signed over 50 years ago.
54 years, 3 months, and 23 days, to be exact. But the PVA sees right through their trickery. Believe you me, in 54 years, we've had time to go over the data, and it's rock solid. The Vikings may seem peaceful enough, but it's just an act. Deep down inside, they've been planning, strategizing, mobilizing, and preparing for an all-out, full-blown, brutal, ugly war.
In 54 Jahren, okay.
Why would the Vikings want to invade Phungoria?
Because they're Vikings. Invading is just what Vikings do.
Oh, sounds like they haven't been themselves for 54 years then.
Well, unlike a certain young whippersnapper, I was there 54 years ago when they signed the truce. And I remember what it was like when the Vikings weren't so sneaky with their invading. The Phungorian Viking War was no picnic. But just because they act friendly today doesn't mean they're not planning an invasion. In fact, it makes their planned invasion even more obvious.
When do you think the Vikings are going to invade?
It could happen any day now. In fact, intelligence reports indicate that Viking spies have set up a watchtower in the forest, undoubtedly to gather their own intelligence in preparation for the invasion. I tell you, Gilbert, those Vikings are up to no good.
So how many volunteers are in the PVA?
Surprisingly few, when you consider what an effective deterrent we've been.
So how many people do you have? Thousands?
Well, no, not quite thousands.
Hundreds?
Hundreds? No, not hundreds.
Dozens?
Hmm.
How small is this army?
Well, there are 3 of us,
3?
but we're all highly trained.
How are you gonna hold off an invasion with only 3 people?
Well, actually, we aren't 3 people, exactly.
You mean you're even smaller than that?
No, what I mean is, well, one of our members isn't exactly a people-type person. He's kind of, well, a sock.
A sock?
Was? Eine Socke?
Meet Sock. He says, "Don't worry, Gilbert, for I, the mighty Sock, fearless wool warrior, am standing guard against the Viking hordes."
A sock?
Sock says, "Don't be fooled by my small stature, for I possess the mind of a military genius."
Oh, of course he does.
In addition to being our main strategist, Sock is also the head of our intelligence division, and an expert martial arts instructor, I might add.
Mhm.
So who's the 3rd PVA member?
That would be Pete Federsky, our bombardment specialist.
You mean Crazy Pete?
His passionate devotion to defending Phungoria is largely responsible for delaying the Viking invasion all these years.
So it's just you, Crazy Pete, and that sock?
His name is Sock, not that sock. You make it sound like he's some sort of footwear.
Do you have any Viking footwear for sale?
I most certainly do not.
Do you have anything in a size 10?
Size 10. Yep, I think I have something. What kind of shoes are you looking for?
Steel-toed, steel-shanked, steel-heeled work boots?
Just sold my last pair to Vanderstein the other day.
How about some military boots?
Like your mama used to wear?
I didn't know she wore military boots.
It's an expression, Gilbert. But yes, I have military boots. They're standard issue when you join the PVA.
Got any cowboy boots, partner?
For gunfighting or horse riding?
Cowgirl chasing.
I think you'd be better off with running shoes.
Do you have any pretty ballet slippers?
I didn't know you were a dancer, Gilbert. Would you like me to make you a pair?
I'm not a dancer, I was just asking.
You sure ask a lot of questions.
I have an inquisitive personality.
Anything else?
I'm not really looking, I was just curious. Did you see what happened to my grandfather?
What happened to your grandfather?
Saul, the mushroom was stolen and the sheriff hauled my grandfather away.
Really? Sock, did you know that? Sock says yes. I saw the mushroom get stolen. And I know who did it, too.
Who?
Die Viking.
He says a human did it.
Any idea which one?
Sock says, sorry, you people all look alike to me. And the thief was wearing a disguise.
So you didn't see what happened to my grandfather?
That's not very nice, Sock.
What did he say?
He's in a bad mood today, I'm afraid. I think he's feeling lonely, but he won't admit it.
How can he be lonely? There are lots of people around.
That's just it. Lots of people, but no socks.
Ah, ich
I
hab
think
eine
he's
rote Socke.
longing for a female companion.
Oh, sowas
A
hab-
female sock.
A
Damit-
nice soft cotton one, preferably.
Damit kann ich die.
What are you doing?
Making shoes.
Bye, Saul.
Bye, Gilbert.
Okay.
What good would that do? What good would that do? That would be kind of pointless.
Okay.
Oh, darn relief valve. Back to the drawing board.
One of these days, that fool is going to blow this whole city into the sea.
What's he working on?
I think he's working on another one of his flying machines.
You don't know what he's working on.
I do so. I hear him mumbling from time to time. And I'm sure he's been talking to himself about flying.
It's not him mumbling. You're hearing the voices inside your head.
I am not.
You must be crazy. Hearing voices all the time?
I don't hear voices.
So you didn't hear Elton mumbling then?
Well, oh.
Okay, da geht's auf alle Fälle irgendwo hin.
That's where the mushroom would be if it hadn't been stolen. The mushroom's gone.
Oh. Was das?
It's black shoe polish. I love free samples. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing those. It's an ad extolling the virtues of one of Barry's potions. It's an ad extolling the virtues of one of Barry's potions.
Wo es überall lang geht. Meine Fresse.
Whoa, hey! You can't just take that.
Boah.
Hi, Barry. How's business?
It's been great. I sold almost all my stuff.
It's that good?
Good. This stuff is great.
What does it do?
You mean like taste good, cure baldness, treat hangnails, drive warts, and remove stubborn stains?
It'll do all that?
No, but it'll make you feel really generous.
Who's in charge of your ad campaign?
Would you like my poster?
Posters? I thought some kindergarten class was having an art show.
You sound like someone who could use a generosity potion.
So, this generosity potion, does it really work?
Well, I've sold so many bottles. If it didn't,
Well, how many bottles did you sell?
well, I prefer not to give out that type of information. But I tell you, I sold lots.
Lots?
Lots and lots.
Lots and lots and lots?
Lots and lots and lots and lots. And lots.
Wow. I want to buy a bottle.
Now you're talking. But I'm afraid I don't have any bottles left to sell.
What about that bottle on your counter?
That's my last one. If I sell that bottle, I won't have any product left to demonstrate.
How about a demonstration then?
Well, I can't just let you try the product or you wouldn't need to buy it.
Couldn't you just demonstrate it on yourself?
Well, yeah, I could, but then I'd be so generous I might just give the potion away.
It works that well?
You bet.
I don't believe you. There's no way any potion could do that.
Well, I'll prove it to you. But first, I need to know that you're not going to take the potion away from me. Would you sign a contract?
I guess so.
Good. Now all I need is something to write with, and something to write the terms of the contract on.
Just how generous could this potion make me feel?
Really generous.
Really, really generous?
Really, really, really generous.
Really, 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 really generous?
Look, just take my word for it.
I gotta go.
Come back anytime.
Toy machine.
I can't break it open with my bare hands.
Stinking.
I'm Gilbert Goodmate. Who are you?
Tommy Straw Musket. My dad's Guilford Straw Musket, the most famous farmer in the whole world.
Almost.
Famous?
Well, Dad doesn't like people bothering him at the farm all the time, so he keeps his fame a secret.
Why are you so sad?
My dad gave me some money.
That doesn't sound so bad.
He gave me just enough money to spend, and I wanted to get something good with it.
A present for your mom?
No.
A present for your sister?
I don't have a sister.
A present for your brother?
I'm an only child.
What did you want to get?
A double elastic, wide-angle fork, ultra-accurate, super deluxe slingshot.
Cool!
But all I got was this crummy fake nose.
So where is your dad anyway?
We live on a farm outside the city. Dad's busy taking care of Lulabelle.
Who's Lulabelle?
She's our pig, a real nice one. She's won all kinds of awards.
Is there anything I can do?
Do you have a super deluxe slingshot?
No.
Do you have enough money to buy everything in that toy machine?
No.
Is your hand small enough to reach up in the toy machine slot and pull the super deluxe slingshot out?
Probably not.
Then there's nothing you can do.
You sure you don't have any money left?
It's all gone.
Well, what do you need a super deluxe slingshot for?
Billy and Willie and Joey and me are having a slingshot showdown tomorrow, and they'll all have super deluxe slingshots. If I don't get a super deluxe slingshot, I'm gonna lose for sure.
You could sabotage their slingshots.
What does that mean?
You know, break their slingshots while they're not looking, so they won't work as well.
Well, that's not very nice. Besides, they never let go of their super deluxe slingshots. They even sleep with them.
You wouldn't win anyway.
I sure would. I'm a much better slingshot shooter than Billy or Willie or Joey. But no one can beat a super deluxe slingshot with just a plain old normal slingshot.
So what if you lose? Winning isn't everything.
So what? The loser has to kiss Sally Mercer at the Mushroom Festival dance. I don't want to kiss no crummy girl.
Isn't there something else you could do instead?
We were gonna see who could get Crazy Pete to fire his cannon the most times, but that's too easy. It used to take some skill to trick Crazy Pete into pulling the trigger, but now he's all paranoid that the Vikings are gonna invade. All you have to do is say, "Look, there's a Viking ship," and he'll shoot. There's no fun in that.
Wieder was gelernt.
You sure you don't have any money?
I'm real sure.
Come on, you must have some money left on you.
No.
So, you're saying you don't have any money then?
No, I don't!
Well, okay. But you better not be hiding any change in your socks.
That stupid toy machine wouldn't give me the super deluxe slingshot anyway.
Okay, well, I have to go.
Bye, mister.
It's the door to the cannon tower. I don't need an empty pop can. I don't need an empty pop can.
Orange Twish.
I don't want those boxes. They're full of stale pizza crumbs and bits of moldy cheese.
Just what do you think you're doing?
I'm testing these cannonballs for proper weight and balance.
There's no need for that. They're all certified by the King's Armorers to be absolutely perfect.
Ah, okay, ich muss irgendwie an die
Just
Kanonenbowle
what
kommen.
do you think you're doing?
I was going to practice some bowling.
Those aren't the bowling balls, Gilbert. Those are instruments of Viking death.
Try again.
Just what do you think you're doing?
I always wanted to try juggling cannonballs.
Sorry, Gilbert. If you drop them, you might dent them, and I don't want anything to spoil my aim.
Just what do you think you're doing?
I want to paint a smiley face on one of them.
No, the paint might gum up the automatic loading system.
I don't need an empty pop can. I don't need an empty pop can. I don't need an empty pop can.
Vegetopia.
I don't need an empty pop can. I wouldn't want to get any fingerprints on it.
Ja, dann talken wir mal mit Pete.
Nice cannon.
Isn't she, though? I ordered her from Johnson & Smith's Furniture and Gun Kits catalog. Took me 6 days to put her together, a full 2,317 parts, not counting all the nuts and bolts.
Wow.
You think that's impressive? You should see what this baby can do. She'll pump out cannonballs at the rate of 8 rounds per minute. And with her integrated cooling system, she can maintain that rate of fire as long as necessary. She has a 15-round magazine and an automatic reloader. I don't even have to measure the powder. I just dial in the distance, pull the trigger, and off she goes. She's even got a recoil suppression, so I don't waste any time getting back on target.
That is impressive. She? How do you know your cannon's female?
Isn't it obvious? She has a long and curvaceous body. Her temper scatters sailors by the dozens. And she has a firm grip on 15 balls.
You don't know many real women, do you?
I don't get many female visitors up here, no. But there are plenty of pictures in the Johnson & Smith Furniture and Gun Kit catalog.
You sure eat a lot of pizza.
It's almost all I eat, especially since the Meow Chow closed down 3 years ago. I sure miss their Oriental Surprise Guy Q special.
You've been eating nothing but pizza for 3 years?
Well, I get the occasional sandwich delivered, and sometimes Saul will bring peanut butter cookies and a can of sardines to share. But I wouldn't mind eating pizza all the time. I love my za.
Bisschen Grundnahrungsmittel, kann man
You sure
leben.
drink a lot of pop.
Well, a man can't defend the coast on pizza alone.
Looks like you've been up here for a while.
Well, someone has to defend our coast. I used to be part of an elite coastal defense unit, but all the other members moved away during the Great Flood. I was on watch the night the waters receded. You could say I've been waiting for the next watch to arrive ever since. I didn't mind so much at the time. That morning they baptized Princess Michelle, and I had the best view of the procession in all of Phungoria.
But that was over 18 years ago.
Yep, but it's been a very long watch.
Do you get to fire the cannon often?
Not as often as I'd like, but a target presents itself often enough to keep her from losing the taste of battle. The Vikings are planning a large invasion, so I don't dare let my aim get rusty.
So what do you shoot at?
Why, the Viking scout ships, of course. We can't let them return home after reconnoitering our coastal defenses.
We have coastal defenses?
You're looking at him.
Seen any Vikings lately?
Not for almost a week now. I swear those bearded devils are up to something.
What if a Viking ship reaches the town?
With me and my cannon on watch? Impossible.
But what if they did?
Then I'd slice them all into Viking slivers with my sword.
Look, a Viking ship.
I knew it. They're on the attack. Where are they?
I've lost sight of them.
Dang blasted. I can't believe we let them get away like that. Slippery Scandinavians. Papa Victor Alpha Charlie. This is Papa Victor Alpha Bravo. Enemy vessel sighted with no contact made. Enemy vessel has evaded. I say again, the enemy is no longer in sight. Will advise if situation changes. Out.
Look, there's that Viking ship again.
You won't get away from me this time, you filthy marauders. You didn't think old Pete would still be on duty, did ya? I'm gonna send you to the bottom of the bay. Where'd they go, Gilbert? Where'd they go?
I don't know, Pete. They just disappeared.
They must be hiding in a trough of a wave. Funny, the sea still looks so calm from up here. Don't worry, Gilbert. I'll spot them. They're not gonna get away. Not on my watch, they're not. Papa Victor Alpha Charlie. This is Papa Victor Alpha Bravo. Enemy vessel seems to have pulled back. Out.
See you later, Pete.
Watch out for the Vikings, Gilbert.
Okay. That doesn't need any polishing. That doesn't need any polishing.
Okay. Alter. Ja, da geht's noch weiter.
Arver!
Hi, Gilbert.
Did you see what happened to my grandfather?
No, I was at home. I had a really bad stomachache.
Sharing your breakfast with the birds?
Feeding the pigeons is supposed to calm my nerves.
Your nerves need calming?
I have a compulsive nervous anxiety disorder.
Is it contagious?
No, but the doctor says I should feed the pigeons to relax.
Does it work?
Not really. The longer I feed the pigeons, the more things I remember are wrong with me.
Isn't it kind of warm to be wearing a scarf?
I have a terrible cold. Can't you tell?
Well, you're not sniffling or coughing or anything.
Then I must have a rare asymptomatic flu.
But if you don't have any symptoms, how do you know you have a cold?
I can feel it in my bones. Or is that my osteoporosis? Or maybe my rheumatoid arthritis. Or some totally new bone disease no one has ever seen before and no one has a cure for.
You look awful.
I don't feel good.
What's wrong?
I think I've got lead poisoning. I stabbed myself with a pencil yesterday.
Why did you do that?
It was an accident. I get shaky hands sometimes. It's either early onset Parkinson's or frayed nerves.
You look like you could use a hug.
No! Don't touch me! You could be covered with germs.
I had a really bad cold once.
Not as bad as the colds I've had.
Well, my nose was stuffed up, my sinuses ached, and I couldn't sleep at all because I was coughing so hard.
I get that all the time. And nausea, vomiting, cramping, diarrhea, epigastric discomfort, hypertension, dehydration, and dizziness.
You don't look very good at all.
I feel like I've been left here to die.
Why don't you go see the doctor?
He won't let me visit him more than once a day, and I already saw him this morning.
Bye, Arver.
Bye, Gilbert.
Ah, the language of love. It's locked. Grandfather!
Hello, Gilbert.
Are you all right?
Yes, all things considered. I've got a nasty bump on my head from where the thief hit me, but otherwise I'm okay.
Who stole the mushroom?
I wish I knew. The mushroom thief hit me from behind and disappeared before I could get a good look at him. That is, assuming it was a man that did it. It certainly felt like a man that hit me, though.
What have they done to you?
Not much, really. The sheriff asked me a lot of questions, but I haven't been treated very badly.
What kind of questions?
Did you see the mushroom thief? Why did you let the mushroom get stolen? Where were you this morning? Like that, over and over and over again.
I'll get you out of there.
I believe you, Gilbert, but be careful. I don't want you causing any trouble for yourself on my behalf.
But they're going to kill you, Grandpa.
I'm an old man, Gilbert. I've already lived a good, long life. You've given me a lot of joy, and I think I've done a fair job raising you. Although heaven knows I'm no replacement for your mother. God rest her soul.
Don't talk like that, Grandpa.
Don't be too afraid of death, my boy. One way or another, we all have only a little time to spend on this world.
I'm in no hurry to leave it, but if it's my time to go, I'm ready.
But it isn't fair! You didn't do anything!
Sometimes you don't have to, Gilbert. This world can be a tricky place, with all the greedy people in it. But there's always something good to be found, no matter how bad things may seem.
I'm not gonna let them blame you for this.
I'm afraid they already have.
What can I do?
Find the mushroom, or find the one who stole it. That's the only way they'll ever let me go. These kind of people don't change their minds easily, Gilbert. Not when it means they look bad.
I'll do it, Grandfather. I promise.
I certainly hope so, Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Have they fed you?
No, but they offered. I had a good breakfast this morning. Oh, did you find the biscuits I left you, Gilbert? How were they?
I wasn't hungry, Grandpa, but they looked fine.
Well, don't let them go to waste. You'll need all your strength if you're going to track down the mushroom thief.
No talking to the prisoner. I did not say you could converse. Who are you? Oh, wait, you're Gilberto, the old man doctor's boy. God rest his soul. Get away from here, Gilberto. You only cause trouble if you stay.
I'm not going anywhere.
You will leave at once, or I will arrest you for disturbing my sleep.
The boy means no harm, Antonio.
You, old man, you stay away from those bars. I will not have you inciting any more unrest. Antonio de la Tornero de Dios does not allow his prisoners to cavort with the public.
Listen, you...
No, Gilbert, just go. Find the mushroom. Find the thief.
Gilberto, you go home, and you stay home. Leave the thief hunting to me. If I catch you interfering with my investigation, I'll arrest you for the obstruction of my justice. Now go. Vitase.
So, Alter. Wir haben im Haus was vergessen. Krise. Tommy. Er spricht so lange mit ihm, bis er sein Schwert verliert. Was? Was kann ich von der mirakulösen Medizin, kann ich was mitnehmen?
I think that could get me in trouble. Seen any Vikings lately?
Not for almost a week now. I swear those bearded devils are up to something.
Pete, the Viking ship!
Vikings! I see them, Gilbert! Oh, they thought they could get away, did they? I'm going to sink them. I'm going to... Look at the splashes, Gilbert! The power of my cannon will sink them for sure! Their cannonballs are going to tear their wimpy little long ship to shreds! Hear my cannon, you dirty Vikings!
Könnt ihr nur einmal noch
She's
anreden
going
müssen.
to blow you out of the water! This is my town, Vikings! I'm going to set your ships on fire! Your filthy chest hair is going to burn! I don't see them, by golly, Gilbert. I must have sunk them. I sunk those dirty Vikings so fast I didn't even get to watch them drowned. Did you see anything, Gilbert?
No. It all happened so fast.
I told you she'd sink them. What a cannon! What a battle!
See you later, Pete.
Watch out for the Vikings, Gilbert.
Okay. It feels heavy. A good strong sword. Looks like I demolished the toy machine. Hey, Tommy! Tommy! Go ahead and take the slingshot. No, I won't tell anyone if you won't.
Thanks, mister.
Ah, guck mal, wir haben eine Nase.
Hey, a bottle of soap bubbles. Better grab that, too.
Soap bubbles.
Extra, extra! Read all about it!
Village, Cave, Bridge, Farm, Gilbert's Home, Tower.
Going up.
Ah. Das Kopfkissen vergessen.
When I meet up with the crook who took that mushroom, I'm gonna let him have it. Then I'll have a nap while I wait for the authorities to arrive. You know, I'm really not that hungry. Going down?
Ah, hier kommt man hinten rein. Okay, okay.
Well, do you feel more relaxed?
No.
Not even a tiny little bit?
Those birds are gonna get hungry now. Poor little birds. I shouldn't have fed them. What if they can't remember how to fend for themselves? If they starve, I'll feel terrible. And this is supposed to be relaxing. I'll feel even more stressed than I did this morning.
Is there anything I can do?
To make me feel better? I'm afraid I've tried everything. Except Dr. Fraud's miracle medicine. But I can't afford it now.
Can I have that box?
It's empty.
I like empty boxes.
Okay.
Bye, Arver.
Eine leere Box.
It's locked. It's the door to Dr. Fraud's wagon. Hello?
Yes?
May I come in?
No, you may not. I'm tired and I have to rest up for my next big show.
What's so special about your miracle medicine?
Well, it cures every illness known to mankind.
Everyone?
Every single one, from bronchial infections to athlete's foot, pneumonia, kidney stones, bad breath, gout, you name it, it cures it.
Wow.
And not only that, if you take it every day, it will prevent you from getting sick.
Really?
But best of all, Dr. Fraud's miracle medicine makes you really strong.
Can I have a bottle of your miracle medicine?
Nah, sport, you can't. I don't give away things for free, you know.
But I really want one.
Then you'll have to pay for it like everyone else.
Just one bottle. Come on, it'll be fun.
Can't you leave me alone? I'm trying to take a nap. You'll have to wait for my next show.
When's that?
The next show won't start until I figure out how to lure... look, you'll just have to wait.
Do you like poems?
Well, of course, they come in handy when you're trying to get... when you're trying to sell... well, when you want to talk with the ladies.
Do you live in that wagon?
Yes, and I try and rest in it too, but someone keeps asking me questions.
Are you really a doctor?
That depends. What is a doctor to you?
Someone who helps other people when they're sick, I guess.
Then I most certainly am a doctor indeed.
What's your miracle medicine made of?
I'm afraid I can't divulge the secret list of ingredients.
Why not?
Because no one would drink it if they know what it was made of. It wouldn't be able to help as many people that way.
How do you carry your stage around in such a small wagon?
Yes, it looks big and solid, doesn't it? But it's a collapsible stage specially designed for travelling shows like mine. Oh, sure, you have about 378 pieces to put together, but it's really easy to take apart. And that's important for those times when you get to run out with the, well, you need to change a location in a hurry.
Where'd you get it?
I ordered it from Johnson & Smith's Furniture and Gun Kits catalogue.
Ah, come on! Just one bottle, please!
You just don't give up, do you? Why don't you... Wait just a minute. I think this might actually be a little opportunity rapping at my door. I've decided to give you a bottle of my miracle medicine, son.
Great!
All you have to do is help me put on my next show.
How can I do that?
Well, you see, my partner, Strong Bert, well, he left me after a tragic accident when we visited the Viking village up north. He got upset when I didn't pay, well, he left after a tragic accident. And I'm afraid it's left me in a bind. People keep asking to see the strong man, but I haven't found anyone in Phungoria strong enough to play the part.
Why do you need someone strong?
Because nothing says buy me like a hands-on, up-close, real-life demonstration. Without a good demonstration of what the miracle medicine can do, people just aren't ready to buy it.
So all I have to do is drink your medicine, and I'll be strong like Strong Bert was.
No, well, eventually, yes. I mean, it took years for the medicine to make Strong Bert that strong. But what we need is a demonstration of how strong you could get after taking the medicine for a long time. Sort of a creative demonstration, if you know what I mean.
But wouldn't that be lying?
Look, kid, you want the miracle medicine or not?
I guess so.
Then find me someone strong enough to do the job.
What do you want me to do for you again?
I need somebody who can lift something heavy. Or at least something that looks heavy. to show my audience how incredibly strong they are.
Okay, bye.
It's about time.
Haben wir noch schon mal einiges herausgefunden, aber ich fürchte, ich kriege ein bisschen Kopfschmerzen von dem Ganzen. I don't know. Das heißt, ich muss es mal abspeichern und eventuell was anderes zocken. Achso. F1, ey, diese guten alten Save. Okay, Override, okay. So. Ich sag mal so, das war's für den ersten Teil von Gilbert Goodmate. Ich werde da definitiv nochmal weiterspielen. Aber im Moment nicht. Ah ja. Okay. Dann gehe ich mal schnell in die Pause. Und dann sehen wir uns gleich mit was anderem wieder. Bis gleich.